Oh, hello there. Welcome to At the Close, Spencer. I got Joel. And does anyone know why we're ripping? We have spent the last, what is it, hour and a half, 2 hours, just ripping. Nonstop Rip City all day. That's what we do. We buy. The Bears are hiding. The Bulls are pissed. The Bulls are like, I'm going to step on your throat right now. That's what's happening out there in the market. We've been ripping steadily since about, I guess, the low of the day, right, which is 12:45. So we'll talk about that. What's up, everyone in the chat? What's up, RJ, MD, the Blind Trader, Easy, Daniel, Happy David? What's up? What's up? What's up? Here we go. Let's get Joel on here, see what he thinks about all this chaos. All right, it is time for pre-market prep at the close.
Three consecutive highs, opened, matched yesterday's low, and then once it took out there, that's all the breakout momentum traders needed.
Joel, what gives, man?
You know what it is? It's this line on my chart. You see that line right there? Actually, I got to move it down a little bit. I don't think I've ever done this before. I actually had a long-term line on my chart, and I actually put an order in there and got executed, a buy order. Unfortunately, it was to cover a short, not to go long.
That's how they get.
To cover a short, you had two daily lows at 44.75 and 45.75. You had yesterday's low at 44.5. I figured I'd go a couple ticks out in front of it, right at 45. Boom. There she is. Now, if I could reverse like Triple D does on his trades, then it'd be something to brag about. But support is support until it's taken out. That's a triple bottom there. We're back over 4,500. I wanted to get back over 4,500. And so far, who knows what's going to happen for the remainder of the day. Excuse me. And a quick drink of water. And we're back. We're back in the 4,500 handle. Highs 45, 14, 75. I don't think that that's going to hold up for the remainder of the session. Crude's up 62 cents at 96.85. A wild ride in crude. Gold holding support at 1920 area, up 11.50, 1934.60. Silver in the green by 24 cents, 24.70. And you have Bitcoin. That's in the red by 270. Ethereum, that's up just fractionally at 32.28.50.
I mean, to me, the story of the day is the overall market. We can talk individual names all we want, and we will, I'm sure. But to me, the story is just the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, and just why did they turn? So there was a headline. There was an oil headline, right? That was at like 12:30 something. No, it was at 1. It was at 1:18 or 1:15 thereabouts that the International Energy Agency, the IEA, is going to release around 240 million barrels of emergency oil stocks to make them available to the global market in the next 6 months. Crude actually weirdly moved higher on that, but the whole market moved higher on that news. So I don't know. We never really stopped going up. I guess we did for a brief moment, but that has been like the story of the day, I think. I mean, it's been quiet out there.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was a tough day, right? The market acted on the information that it already had from Lael Brainerd on Tuesday. They hit it, and they had a chance to punch it in the face today. And you got to try and pick areas where you turn your opinion, and it held. Does that mean that we can't come in tomorrow and open 100 handles lower and blow everyone out of the water? I don't know, but I just think if you're not dipping, you're ripping. And that's what happened today. The Bears pressed it. They got it to an area where they really could have done some damage. and the bulls came fighting back. So, does that mean that we don't have to worry about inflation? No. Does that worry, I mean, there's just so much doom and gloom out there about inflation, about a recession, about stagflation. And what about that jobless claims number today,
Well,
Spencer?
the jobless claims is interesting, right? Like
Yeah,
I the so a very low number is could be interpreted as good news,
it
right?
is. To me, it is.
Could also be interpreted as as more people just staying out of the labor market in general, right? Because the number itself is only really measuring how many people filed for unemployment in the last week. Doesn't really give you a true picture of the total jobless market out there. But if we're talking about new entries into the jobless market, then yeah, low number theoretically would be good news. Um, so yeah, I hear your point though. I hear your point. The jobless claims number has to be looked at in what not in a vacuum. You have to look at it in context with the non-farm payroll figures and the ADP number and all that. But it was a low number, which in theory should be good news in terms of the job market. But so yeah, there's a lot of reasons to be worried, and there are some reasons to not be worried. So as
What's the definition of a recession?
everyone in the chat's pointing out to Trader's Paradise, that seems to be the biggest takeaway from all this, right? Is it's a great time to be a trader. It's a very, very, very difficult time to be an investor right now. It's a great time to be a trader.
Okay, so a recession is a period of temporary economic decline
Yeah,
during which trade and industrial activity are reduced, generally identified by a fall in GDP for
right,
two successive quarters.
right. GDP falls for 2 quarters in a row.
Okay, so what did we do last quarter?
Oh gosh, no, we GDP went up.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we could at least wait 2 quarters for a recession. I think Jerome and the boys and Pump and Powell,
Oh
they
wait,
they
hold on. GDP. Wait,
did it fall a little bit.
what the heck? I think I'm looking at the wrong. I'm looking at bad data. Hold on. I'm looking at
Well, they
that.
can revise it anyways.
I'm looking
But
at.
what I think Pump and Powell did is they whiffed on the transitory, right? And they got it shoved down their throat, and then so now they're going the other way. So I'm fading Jerome. I'm still not, I mean, only time will tell. But uh, a lot of bad news was thrown at the market the last couple days, but we look all right. I mean, where did we close last Friday? Oh, we closed Friday at. Let me see this here, because I always like to look at the market. I usually wait to the weekend and say, okay, how bad was? So we're lower on the week, right? Not by much though. We kind of had a weird day on Friday, and I thought we were going to go down on Monday, and of course we didn't go down on Monday. But where was your close on Friday? Your close on Friday was 39 and a quarter. So we're down on the week, but by 29 handles, I mean, we could get back there today, right? So there we go. So that's in order to get green on the week.
Something else that jumped out to me today, as far as just trends, is we did talk about this morning a little bit, but I didn't realize it was going to be such a great day for Target and Costco. Joel.
Ivan and Dennis were talking about it. Like, why isn't this thing going? And then, those people listen to the pre-market prep show at Barclays, and then they put it on the greatest ideas since sliced bread list. And that's what happens. You got a gap and go in this one. Let's see. You're taking out the monthly high, big green candle. Really, not, it was up yesterday too, and not a good tape, so showing some strength. I mean, it's tough here. I'd say maybe got some room up to now. There's a couple highs at 233, then 235 if you're looking for some upside targets in Target. That
What about
makes
Costco
sense.
too? Costco can't stop going up every day with this stock. Why didn't I buy it? God darn it!
Got those crab legs last weekend. Oh my gosh, they are so good. New high here coming up in the session momentarily. Um, man, oh man. I think, but I still don't like how they don't have everything they had the previous time that you
Well,
went.
I haven't seen the fishmonger since before COVID. Have you noticed that?
The the fish thing.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, you're right.
yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. But
I
someone says
yeah.
check out NAT stock. That we always like to check out. Oh, look at that one. It's still up on the day. Hit 280 and then reverse. So that's a big move. 180 to 280. We'll see what happens. Got to get back over that 280 there for not a bad day. I just don't like it's a red candle.
Yeah. All right, so that jumped out to me. The other big trend today that jumped out to me was healthcare. Again, right? But
Yeah.
specifically like diagnostics and like med tech. So like TMO, Thermo Fisher, right? Is having a really good day. Danaher, which wasn't that a GE spinoff? DHR.
Well, they stole something from GE. They made a good. Remember our boy?
Yeah, John Inch.
Yeah, he thought that GE gave away that unit way too. I can't remember what it was. Way too cheaply. But
Oh, well,
I can't remember. That was a while
since
ago.
the oh no, what? I'm confused because my Danaher chart goes back 20 years. I thought GE spun this off. Maybe I'm misremembering.
No, Dan, no. They bought it. They bought a unit from GE, and they when GE
Oh,
was
okay,
scrapping for cash.
okay.
How's GE doing?
I don't know.
Ugh,
Let's
look
take
at
a
that.
look. I don't look at that very often. Yeah, it's still below 100. So wait,
Yeah,
where was it? It was a 1 for 5, right? So
eight,
one for
eight.
eight, 1 for 8.
Yeah. So where is
So
it at?
yeah,
12, 13
it's
bucks.
$90 right now. Whatever, I don't know what 90 divided by 8 is, but 11 sounds right. 12 sounds right.
Yep.
Um, so yeah. Anyway, so okay, yeah, the diagnostic trade DHR they're talking about intuitive surgical in the chat. That's also up today. I mean, all of the healthcare is up today. The only healthcare stock that's not up today somehow is Johnson Johnson, which is
Yeah, but look what that's been doing.
I know it's gone
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
parabolic. So
yeah. So it took
a lot of these things, Joel, have gone parabolic. Frankly, Bristol Meyer has gone parabolic. All right.
Yep. And you know what? Oh yeah, look at that. And you know who came snuck back and we haven't paid? Look at that Merck. Look at that Merck chart.
Parabolic.
Have you ever seen a chart like that? Man, how can you not be bearish a chart like that? I mean, come on. This is Merck.
It feels like every couple of months there's a new group of stocks that are going parabolic, right? So we had Apple a couple weeks ago, right? To close up 8 or 9 days in a row.
Why?
But then what was it before Apple? There was a different group of stocks. Oh shoot.
How do we not talk about this Merck?
I mean we're talking about it right now, but I feel like there was
That's as
like
good I'm going to
Ford.
do for you,
Like
folks.
like Ford. Ford went parabolic. Right? Ford went from 15 to 25 in
You
like
know, I can't believe it. I look at that thing and I I lost money on 24 puts on that thing. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me
Oh
how.
man.
Don't ask me how. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it.
Wow.
I can't believe it. I'm almost embarrassed to mention that. I don't know. I
Wow.
probably covered it at like 26 when it made the high of the move. Embarrassing.
Wow.
Absolutely
Wow.
embarrassing.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh
It's
man.
painful. Wait, oh man. Okay. We don't have to talk about that. But it doesn't just seem like every couple weeks there's a new group that's going parabolic here. Ford was last year. Well, I guess it technically topped out in January, right? But most of that move was last year. Apple a couple weeks ago. Right now, it's clearly healthcare and also Target and Costco, as we just said. And energy, really also energy in January as well. Just different pockets of the market going parabolic at different times. Very interesting. I'm just sort of watching that.
That's it. I mean, it's a momentum. It's not a rational market, right? It
Yeah.
doesn't think right. It just the buy like this Merck chart. We got to show this to Dennis tomorrow. Because that is just look at they just walked that thing up there. Wow, and this is back up, and there was no news. You don't hear anything on this. It's just rotation, rotation. And how are utilities doing today?
Oh, they're green. Oh no, they're not. They're red.
Yeah. Ooh, double. Watch out, XLU. Potential double top, but it's right up there, right? So maybe
Yeah.
it's just getting ready to bust through. Um,
Yeah,
just a momentum.
I like what Lord Byron said. It's just a flavor of the week type of thing. Flavor of the
Yeah,
week.
this has been a couple. Look at AbbVie. Oh my lord,
Yeah,
that's not
yeah.
just all right, new highs 16, 45, 16. We just hit 17 and a quarter. I got a target. Where did I write my target down here? Not a target in Target, but a target in the S&Ps. I got it somewhere here. I think I wrote down 22 and a quarter. So that's another seven handles away. So that's looking good today. What else we're looking at?
All right. Chad has some tickers for us. Somebody this morning, I think it was this morning, asked if we could look at Toast, TOST, which is a relatively recent IPO. This is the point of sale company. They have the hardware and the software, I guess, that
What's the
you
symbol?
TOST. It's like
Oh,
the
toast.
point of sale at restaurants. It's got like the cool looking computer.
You see, I would if I would I wouldn't name a company that.
Because
Well, yeah,
yeah,
because you get. I mean, it's toast. Look at that. That's stupid. 70. What do they want to know about this thing?
I don't know. It was from this morning. I don't remember.
16 to 24, 8 point move. You're back over 20. I'd say you could dip your toe in the water if it gets back over 20 and holds 20. If not, you're trying to catch a falling knife. 18 is the next, where the big boys maybe were trying to accumulate this. I see three lows between 18 and 18 and a quarter. So that's what I'm looking at in this one. But man, on the good, and also look at this one. Look at this one for a little bit. If you're thinking to take a stab, in this one, it's had one green month since it IPO'd, right? And
Wow.
yeah, wow, 2170. It's had a couple green months. Last month was green, 2173. So you got, the month is still early, but you close above 2173 on a monthly basis, and you're okay. But yeah, tough
All
chart.
right. Well, what about raw stores here? This raw stores chart's interesting. So if you look at this on the daily, I'm going back to March 2nd. They reported earnings after the close on March 1st. So it opened up, gapped up, right? Opened up way higher on March 2nd, but closed down that day, closed red for that day, proceeded to trade down for the next 3 days, bottomed, and is now almost back to where it was the day after its earnings report when it opened higher.
Yeah, it's an interesting point. I'll call it. I'm not going to worry about this high here. I think you can blow through it, 97.61. But here you stopped at 95. I don't know. This is clear 95. I kind of like it 4 up days in a row. This is the thin one, though. So be careful. Remember when it was going up in when was that? We haven't talked about this one in a long time. It was going up every day, every day, every day. Wow, that was a while ago. I was back in the middle of last year, but it looks good. Couple green candles, maybe get a little consolidation off this, but closing above 95 still sure looks good for this one.
I just saw a thing go by my pro news feed that there is going to be some sort of an Apple announcement as it pertains to Bitcoin or crypto in 40 minutes. So
In
at
40 minutes,
yeah,
really?
so at 4:30 Eastern time. I don't know what the
Who,
announcement.
who, who told you that?
It's somebody people who are at the Bitcoin Miami conference are tweeting about it.
The-
So
I mean,
uh,
wait, didn't Facebook come out with something today? They're going to have a currency.
well, yeah, Zuckerberg is yeah, he's launching like Zuck coin or whatever.
Do you know how to pay with something with your Apple Pay? Because I got some money in here.
Zuck bucks. That's what they are. Zuck bucks. That's a good
I
name.
got some money in here, and I haven't figured out how to use it yet. Apple Pay.
Wait, Lord Byron, is that that would be very cool if that were to happen. No, I don't. You can't, Joel. You have to convert it to U.S. dollars, basically.
You do?
Wait, what? What are we talking about? I thought we
I got
talking.
some Apple money in here. It keeps showing
Oh,
up every time I turn my phone on.
wait, you have Apple money? What does that mean?
That means I got money in my wallet. I think, yeah, $60. I don't know how.
Okay, so yeah, in order to spend that, so you have to pay with Apple Pay, right?
Then you just flash your phone.
Yeah, basically, you just kind of fly. Well, you don't. You have to like bring up the like on your phone. There's like an Apple Pay thing, and you bring it up, and then you just scan the code. Like you just do it like this, and you just like scan. You just bring your phone up, and then against the card reader, whatever.
Okay.
But
Do they take that downtown at the cafeteria? Or no?
they take it lots of most places.
Okay.
Maybe not most, but a lot of places take Apple Pay now. Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Psychotropic
Chris.
Thunder says, "Throw your phone at the cashier." No,
Wait,
I wouldn't want to do that.
Wait, Chris is right. Chris says if you double click on the power button, it'll open Apple Pay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll learn. I'll use it eventually. I think I got it for credit when I signed up at the gym. I think that's where I got it from. But all right, big announcement coming from Apple. That is going to be regarding crypto, huh? That is going to be
supposedly, seeing a $1.1 billion buy balance.
yeah, that's not much. Okay. What else? We want to do individual issues here, or
Dark Matter? What do you mean our Altria shares? I know I bought Altria. I didn't realize you bought Altria. That was yesterday. They're quiet today. We're down 65 cents, but we're near a 3-year high in Altria. So maybe in hindsight you should have waited for the breakout, but still bullish here. Mo. But I have my stop set, so I'm not really watching
let's see what happened with Mo.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing happened today.
You know what? Check your open book.
There's down a nickel.
There's probably a big piece at 54.
Probably.
And the high freaks are stepping out in front of it.
Perhaps.
Shelly's asking me why'd I get a gym membership? What happened to the Peloton? You can't swim on a Peloton, Shelly.
Not yet. You can't.
No, I have a hard time that Lisa still rides it, but I can't. It just I look at that thing. Where is that at? Oh, right back 32. Bam. Anyways, boom. Let's go. Now the gym doesn't open until 4, Darren. It doesn't open at 3. All right. S&P's selling off here a little bit on that buying balance.
Okay, Dark Matter's long DraftKings. How are we looking on DK?
Oh, DraftKings.
Oh my gosh, is this thing ever going to stop going down? Seriously, we're in the teens?
It's a teeny bopper. You guys taught this. You guys, where's Mitch? You guys are all bullish this thing.
Oh my gosh.
You, Mitch, and Dennis were all bullish on these stocks.
Well, I was right for a year and a half.
You guys are all bullish on this.
I was right for a year and a half.
People running out of money.
I'll say it for Dennis. Sell the peanuts while the circus is in town.
What about when they put that thing in the S&P 500? They put Penn in there.
Yeah, that was
that was it. That was it. Unbelievable. Your long DraftKings, I don't know. Sean's been long since 40, so he likes it too. I mean, you're leaning on the lows of the move here. $15, 14.97, 15.12. So yeah, boy, we're selling off hard. Did we get some news here?
No. Really
just a little
yeah.
Okay. A little bit of sell off into the close. So much for that 22.25 target. All right. You want to get a few more
let's get a few more tickers in from the chat as I scroll here. A lot of the shipping stocks did stop going down for the moment. So Creole Pole mentioned XPO Logistics. It's it stopped going down for the moment, right? I mean, we're down today. We're down 3%, but in the last couple hours, everything kind of bottomed in the last couple hours. So same thing happened yesterday and the day before that, though. So yeah, downtrend still your friend in XPO. What else do we have here from the chat? Anything interesting? Joel, is Tiger going to make the cut? Question for you.
What's he at right now?
I don't have no idea. Let's check. I've not been watching. Tiger is, dude. I don't care about the field. Okay,
I don't think he is.
They should just tell me where Tiger is, and then I don't care about everyone else though. So just
what is he? What is he at?
Trying to go to the thing on ESPN, but I control F Tiger. Oh, he's 1 under. Damn. Wow.
Yeah.
He's tied. Look at him go.
And what's the leader?
Like 6 under.
He'll probably make the cut.
Yeah.
From my golfing experience and background, I think after that kind of layoff, man. I mean, I do the 2 sports that are the hardest that you have to practice: swimming and golf, the big 2. And if he can come, I mean, unless he's been playing a lot, I mean, it's just a tough sport, man. You just gotta practice.
All right,
he might make the cut, but I don't know about him winning it.
Bloomberg just reported that WOW, wide open West WOW, is exploring a sale. So that just ripped higher. And I think it's.
What do they do?
Is that halted right there? No, it's not halted.
What do they do?
What does WOW do? Wide Open West. It's a broadband service provider.
Oh, Huawei. Is this? Well, I don't know what they're selling. I don't know what they're looking for. I just know that there is a double top at 19 right now, right here. Right now, 1981, 1984.
Wow, it just happened.
Right there. Let's see what's happened. Let's see if people are interested. Right there. I don't know what price they're looking for this, but a lot of people are getting their money back. And wow, right here, we just made a high at 1987, 1995. They must be looking for a sale higher than that. Little gap fill at where'd you have a gap fill up to? 2040 is the next level. But that's what you're looking at in WOW, WOW.
Yeah, wow, that's a big mover right now. All right, a minute left in the session. As it stands, more green than red on the screen, which would make sense because we are actually we're mixed today because the Russell's down, but I'm looking at the Nasdaq, I'm looking at the S&P, and I'm looking at the Dow, and they're all up. At least the futures are. As far as sectors are concerned, energy is your leader. Energy and healthcare are your leaders today on the upside. On the downside, you've got communication services and real estate leading us down today. How's communication services? That's Amazon, right? I think so. I can never remember. I can never remember what the heck is in the XLC. I know it's super top heavy, but I don't remember which FANG stocks. Here, let's look right now. The XLC is it's Meta and it's Google. That's what XLC is. So Google, it would make sense because Google is down today, and so is Meta. And there's our bell as we not sell off, go down.
It was a little retreat from the high. I mean, a good day, not a great ending to it. So we'll see. I mean, we did bounce off the low, so that's good. I wanted to close over 4,500. We didn't do that. So interesting day. Be set up to the end of the week.
All right. Everyone have a great rest of your day. Benzinga's Cannabis Insider is going live right now. Do us a quick solid, hit the thumbs up button. I'd appreciate that. And we're done. Catch you guys tomorrow.